Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ana Mardiana. I'm from class 2A of English Education Program. My student ID number is 210920034. This video presentation to fulfill one of the final tests of language material evaluation and development. And thank you very much to Mrs. Sajahrita Apolinia MPD, the lecturer of language material evaluation and development, who has given me the opportunity to make this video presentation. The title of this presentation is Independent Curriculum Assessment or Assessment Guide and Summary and Opinion of the Materials in English Textbook Curriculum 2013 for Class 7. The first is Independent Curriculum Assessment or Assessment Guide. The definition of assessment guide are science of educators and educational units in planning and carrying out assessment of student learning outcomes, which include assessment of attitudes, knowledge, and skills, as well as being guidelines for planning, implementing, processing, and reporting assessment results in a countable and informative manner. And there are several steps in planning and implementing learning and assessment of the new paradigm. The first is analyzing learning outcomes to develop learning objectives. Learning outcomes are learning competencies that must be achieved by students at each stage of development of each subject in early childhood education, basic education, and secondary education. And the next, planning and implementing of diagnostic assessment. Diagnostic assessment aims to identify competencies, strengths, and weaknesses of students. The information related to family background, readiness to learn, motivation to learn, interests of students, and others. It can be used as material for consideration in planning learning. And the next, developing teaching modules. The objective of developing teaching modules is to develop teaching tools that guide educators to carry out learning. In teaching modules, develop meet the following criteria. Number 1, important or essential. Number 2, interesting, meaningful, and challenging. Number 3, relevant and contextual. And the last, continuity. And the next, adjustment of learning to achievement level and characteristic of student. The new paradigm of learning is student-centered. Therefore, this learning adjusts to level of achievement and characteristic of student. In making learning adjustment, the role of educators in general is as follows. Number 1, actively seek and listen to the opinions, questions, perspective, aspirations of students. Number 2, open up opportunities for self-exploration and the world by asking open question and assignment. Number 3, provide assistance and challenge of students in need. Number 4, provide feedback and opportunity for students to provide feedback to themselves. Number 5, involve students to decide what, why, and how they learn. Number 6, communicate expectation clearly to students. Number 7, make agreements with students to respect each other and build trust in each other. And the last, build a daily routine by getting used to a positive culture and consistently be a role model for students. And the next, planning implementations and processing of formative summative assessment. Number 1, evaluations principle. Assessment is an integral part of the learning process, facilitating learning and providing holistic information as feedback for educators, students, and parents to guide them in determining further learning strategies. Number 2, types, characteristics, and functions of assessment. Assessment is the process of collecting and processing information to determine learning needs, development and achievement of student learning outcomes, and the types of assessment according to its functions include A. Assessment as a learning process. B. Assessment for the learning process. And C. Assessment at the end of the learning process. And number 3, assessment paradigm. The planning and implementation of formative and summative assessment takes into account the following matters. A. Application of the goal means that. B. Integrate. C. Flexibility in determining assessment time. D. Breadth in determining the time of assessment. E. Extensive use of assessment techniques and instruments, and the next, freedom in determining criteria, achievement of learning objective, area in processing assessment result, and the last, break in determining the criteria for advancement. And the next, learning progress reporting and learning evaluation and assessment. Outcome reporting is how school communicate what students know, understand, and can do. Reporting describes the development of the learning process of students, identifies areas that need to be developed, and contributes to the effectiveness of learning. And learning evaluation and assessment. The first, conducting learning reflection and assessment in each school. Second, identify what has worked and what needs to be improved. And the last, follow up by modifying it. And the next material is summary and opinion of the materials in English textbook curriculum 2013 for class 7. For chapter 1, with the title, Good Morning, Who Are You? Students will learn to greet, to take leave, to say thank you, and to say sorry. In the opinion, this chapter is educational for basic English for students. And for chapter 2, with the title, This is Me. Students will learn to share and inquire about each other, including our identities, our hobbies and what we like, and the last, the members of our family. And the opinion, this chapter is important because it tells how to introduce our identity. And for chapter 3, what time is it? Students will learn to tell the time, to tell the date, to tell the day, and to tell the month. And the opinion, this chapter is important in telling times, whether it's that, day, and month. And for chapter 4, with the title, This is My Word. Students will learn to spell things, animals, and public places around us. And the opinion, this chapter is valuable in learning new grammar about everything around you. And for chapter 5, with the title, It's a Beautiful Day, students will learn to ask for and give information related to the qualities of people, animals, and things in order to identify and to criticize or to praise them. In the opinion, this chapter is important because students are practicing in talking about information related to things that can be beneficial to their learning activity. And chapter 6, with the title, We Love What We Do. Students will learn to ask for and give information related to action and function of people, animals, and things in order to identify, to criticize, or to praise them. In the opinion, this chapter is perfect in regards of identifying people according to their occupations or animals' characteristics and so on. And chapter 7, with the title, I'm Proud of Indonesia. Students will learn to describe people, animals, and things in order, to make them stand out, to show my pride of them, to promote them, and to criticize them. In the opinion, this chapter is important in making conversation about describing something specific about what students see and whatever they like. And the last, chapter 8. That's what friends are supposed to do. Here, students will learn to get the message and song. And the opinion, this chapter is important and fun to learn by students because they will learn the value or message carried out by a song. Maybe that's all my presentation. Please apologize for my mistake and thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.